many ways are there to solve math?
Many!
Your live homework help starts now. Welcome to Count on Us.
What is the length from the entrance to the giant wheel?
All right, so let's add 3 here and see what happens.
First, measure first. I need you to double check yourself. So the second equation for solving perimeter is?
2 times length plus 2 times width.
Good afternoon and welcome to Count on Us. I'm Shari Sternberg.
And I'm Tiano Johnson.
And we want to welcome you to the elementary edition of to the K-8 edition of Count on Us.
All right.
We are so glad you are on the lines and calling in and getting ready for the show. To call in, the number which will be flashing on your screen is
301-772-0080. So once again, 301-772-0080.
You have other ways you can reach us.
And if you have questions, you can always email us at countonus, that's COU, at pgcps.org.
Right up here.
Or you can count on the web, view us live at www.pgcps.org.
And if we go to the overhead, we can show while we're talking. Go ahead.
All right, so channel 96 or channel 38. And then you have the webcast, like we said, at www.pgcps.org.
All right. So on that note, we want to tell you about the challenges that we have for you. We've got a couple of challenges like we always do. And we have the infamous...
Challenge 24.
Yes.
Okay,
and
24 challenge.
Go ahead.
All right, so 24 challenge, you call in, you select a card. We have card A, B, C, and D. Now remember, you can use any of the 4 operations when solving these problems, but the goal is to reach the total of 24. So once you call in, make sure you identify which card you're using, and you must use all 4 numbers when you try to solve the challenge for the day.
And actually, we're going to read them to you so you can write them down because we want you working on them while you're waiting patiently for us to take your phone calls. So card A, you should be writing down 8, 4, 1, and 1. And there's 2 ones, and you have to use them both. Card B, we have a 2, a 6, an 8, and another 6. Even though it looks like a 9, the 9s have red filled in them. So these are both 6s. Write it down. Card C, we have a 2, a 5, 2 more 6s, so a 6 and a 6. And card D, which we have 7, 2, 5, and 3. Remember, the cards have more than one solution. So if someone calls in and says, I'd like to do card C, listen carefully to see if you have a different solution because we would certainly take multiple solutions to the same card.
Now what happens, Sherry, if someone calls in and gets this right?
Well, if you call in and get one of our challenges correct, your name goes on a piece of paper, which goes into our treasure chest.
All right.
And at the end of the show, we will do a drawing for the treasure chest name, and whoever name comes out will win a prize.
All right.
So we want you to call because not only does your name go in if you do a challenge, but your name goes in when you call with homework. And we also have that special going on, that activity that goes on where 5 new schools, if we haven't heard from you yet, your teacher can win a prize. So we have our regular callers, and we want to thank you for calling all the time from certain schools, but we'd like to get some new schools out there. So if you know that you haven't called before, you might be the first one from your school, and we'd like you to give us a call.
And get your teacher and yourself a gift.
Excellent. So we do have some callers on the line. Shall we start taking some calls?
All right.
All right, so we're going to go to the phones, and this is Count on Us. Can you tell? Oh, beforehand, let me also remind all callers, turn the volume of your television down. And we all go like this, but you guys don't even have those little volume knobs anymore.
No.
We have remotes, so click,
Right.
click, click, click until you hear nothing, or just click the mute button so that you are talking to us and listening to us on the telephone, but your volume, you're watching us on the TV, but the volume is turned off when you're talking to us, but listen to your TV while you're listening to other people.
Right.
So let's go to the lines.
Hello?
Hi, this is Count on Us. Who do we have there?
Dejan.
Dejan. And Dejan, you sound like you've called before. What school are you from?
Robert Gray.
Robert Gray.
All
Excellent.
right.
What grade are you in?
6.
6th grade. And what can we help you with, Dejan?
Dividing fractions.
Dividing fractions. We were just discussing dividing fractions. Tell us what numbers you're dealing with, Dejan.
7/3.
Get a pen that's working here. We're taking 7/3 and we're dividing it by
6/10.
6/10.
Yes.
All right, excellent. So what do you remember or know about dividing fractions?
You could switch the two numbers.
Okay, and as a 6th grader, I want you to use the correct math vocabulary. So do you know another word for switched?
Reciprocal.
Exactly. Which number are we going to use the reciprocal of?
6/10.
Excellent. So what we're going to do is 7/3 divided by 6/10 becomes 7/3 times the reciprocal, which is 10/6. Okay? And if we do, on both sides, if we multiply this side by the reciprocal, which is
10/6.
10/6.
10/6,
We get 6 times 10, which is 60, and 6 times 10, which is 60, and 60 over 60 is 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this side becomes 1, this side becomes this problem. That's why we're allowed to use the reciprocal. We're really not changing the value of one side over the other. We're keeping the sides the same. But now we're taking this problem and we're multiplying it out. So 7 times 10 is?
70.
70. And 3 times 6 is?
3 times 6 is 18.
18.
Good job, good job.
Now, great. Now, there's just one thing. Can we leave this like this? Can we leave 70 18ths?
No.
Not as a 6th grader, you can't. Probably not as a 4th grader, you can't. Because when we have a denominator that's smaller than a numerator, we call that what?
Improper fraction.
Improper fraction. And we always have to make it into a
Proper fraction.
proper fraction, which is really called, for this one, it will be a mixed number, right?
Yes.
So we want to know how many 18s are there in 70. Because we know that this fraction line is just another symbol for a division sign. So this becomes 70 divided by 18. All right?
Yes.
All right, so let's move to another sheet and do that. 70 divided by 18. Or, let's do it this way, actually. Let me erase this and say 70 divided by 18. All right, so how many 18s are there in 70?
None. 0.
What number times 18? Okay, you're saying in 7. Okay, nothing goes there. So we know our digit is going to be over the tens place. I'm sorry, over the second digit. What number times 18 is going to give you about 70 without going over? And if you think of this as maybe it's close to 20, right? How many 20s are there in 70?
4.
Well, 4 times 20 would be what?
4
times 20.
I'm doing the answer. 4 times 20 would be
80. So that's a
80,
little
right?
too
And that's
much.
too big. So instead of 4, go down 1. What's 1 less than 4?
3.
3. So 3 would be plenty. 3 times 8 is?
Could you say that again?
What's 3 times 8?
3 times 8. 8.
I'll help you with that one. 24.
Oh,
We're going to put the 4 here, and remember we still need that 2. What's 3 times 1?
2.
3 times 1
3 times 3.
is 3 plus 2 more?
4.
2 more.
5.
5.
There you
54. Let's do our subtraction. 54 to 70. Okay, you can either add up. 54 plus 10 is 64, and 6 more, so that would be 16. Or you could subtract, regroup. 10 minus 4 is 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. See how we're close to the 18, but 16 is still less than 18. All right, because we're doing fractions, this does not become a remainder. What it becomes is your numerator.
Yes, remainder.
Okay, so it's not a remainder, it's a numerator. And what's your denominator?
The bottom number.
Okay, but what number did we have in our denominator's place?
18.
18, exactly. So we're actually still not done. We have one more step to do because it becomes 3 and 16/18ths, but I can see because these are both even numbers, I know they can both be made smaller or simplified.
Or reduced, or however you want to say
Yeah,
it.
okay. So let's, what number goes evenly into 16 and 18?
3.
3, what number times 3 is going to give you 16?
Oh, 4.
4, what number times 4 is going to give you 18? You need a number that's going to work for both of them.
2.
2.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
2.
So 16 divided by 2 is?
16 divided by 2. I'm not so good at division, so.
All right,
all
well,
right.
let's just take it in half. What's half of 16?
8.
8, and what's half of 18?
1.
Half of it. How many, 2 numbers that equal 18? What and what?
2.
Now, how about 9? 9 and 9. Half of 16 is 8, so half of 18 has to be one more than that. Let's bring our 3 back over, and it becomes 3 and 8/9. Okay, so that's saying that in 70, we have 3 18s, 18 plus 18 plus 18, and then we have 8/9 left, or 16 18ths left. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Good
a lot
job,
of work. You
Dejan.
did some good work there, and if you
I'm
know...
putting your name in the box.
Excellent. And if you know you need to work on your division, because division is just the inverse of multiplication, work on that so you get them like this. Because by 6th grade, especially, see how often you use it in fractions, right?
Right.
Thank you.
All right.
Great
Thank
job.
you for calling. Hope that helped you out.
All right, next.
All right. Welcome to Count on Us. Who's calling?
Ruth?
Hi, Ruth. How are you?
Good.
What school are you going that you attend, Ruth?
I got listening.
What school do you go to?
Edward Apology?
Oh, the Felagy School. All right.
New school. Love
New
it.
school. You like Felagy?
Yes.
All right. So how can I help you with your homework?
The teacher gave us this math homework, but I don't understand it.
All right. Okay. Well, let me see if I can try to help you out.
The directions say read each question carefully. Write the letter for your answer on the line. So my problem is 493 plus 207.
And what grade are you in, Ruth?
Huh?
What grade are you in?
4th?
4th grade.
Okay. So are you looking at your TV?
No?
You said no?
She said no.
Yes.
Okay. So you have 493 plus 207. Is that the digits that you have?
Yes.
Okay. Then you're just supposed to add these two numbers up?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's try. We'll do it the traditional way. We'll line it up on top of one another. So you have 493 on top, and then you have 207 right underneath of it. You have that?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do the first. Our first column is called the what column?
Huh?
What do we call our first column with a 3 and a 7 is? What place value is that?
The hundreds?
No. You're starting at the other end. Let's go back to the end.
Oh, the ones.
The ones. So let's start in our ones. So if I have 7 ones and 3 more ones, how many ones do I have?
Huh?
If I have 7 and plus 3 more, how much would that give me?
10?
10. So I put the 0 there, and it turned to a 10. That means I carry over my 1 to the next place value, which is the tens place.
Okay.
Okay. So now I have 9 and plus a 1, and that will give us
That's 10?
10 again. So I will put my 0 down, and I will now move into my hundreds, which is our third place. And now I have a 2 plus a 4 plus a 1. And how much would that be?
That'd be 7?
And that would be 7. All right. So I have 700. What do you have?
702.
All right. Good job, Ruth. Anything else I can help you with?
Yes.
Okay.
I have another problem that it says find the unknown.
Oh, find the unknown. Okay, let's read that problem to me.
It says 970. Wait, what? Oh, no, it's wrong. It says
20?
26 plus 32 plus blank equals 127.
Okay, all right. So let's see if we can run through this real quick. So we have 26 plus 32 plus blank equals how much?
127. 127.
Okay.
Yes.
Equals 100 and what?
127.
127. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to put these two together because we know them. What is 26 plus 32? So we go 6 plus 2 is?
6 plus 2 is 8.
8. Excellent job. And 2 plus 3 is?
5.
5. So now we have 58 plus some number is going to give us 127.
Okay.
Now, because I don't know what that number is, and because we're doing addition, what would be the opposite of addition?
Subtraction?
So I can come across my equal sign, and now I can subtract 58 from 127, and hopefully that will give me my missing number. So we regroup, and this becomes a 17, this becomes a 11, and this becomes a 0. 17 take away 8, or count up from 8 to 17, you get what?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That is 9.
9, excellent job. And 11 take away 5, or 5 up to 11?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 6.
6, excellent job. So 58 plus 69, so that missing number must be 69.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you for calling,
All right.
Ruth.
Ruth, you're
Excellent
going
job.
into our treasure chest, so make sure you keep watching so you can see if you win a prize at the end of the show. We have lots of callers on the line. We want to remind you to stay ready and listening so that we can get to your call, working on those Challenge 24s while you're waiting patiently. And next on the line, I think we have Kenya. Hi, Kenya.
Hi.
Hi, this is Count on Us. Tell us what school you go to.
Melwood Elementary,
Melwood. Oh, wow. And what grade are you in?
3rd grade.
3rd grade. And what problem can we help you with, Kenya?
Can I read a problem on my paper?
Yes, read what's on your paper. Remember, we can't see it, so we're going to rely on your reading and hope that we get enough information. Go ahead.
There are 82 members in a band. Part of the band divides into 9 equal groups of 5. How many members are not in a group of 5?
Oh, that is a great problem. All right. And then we want to know how many are not. I love it. You got to pay attention to that, are not in a group. So what we need to make sure we're doing, Kenya, I like to picture these in my head. Make sure that I'm either drawing a picture or picturing really what's happening here. So basically we have 82 people in the band playing different instruments, and then we have 9 groups of 5, right?
Yes.
So there's 4, 5, 7. All right, there's 9 groups, and in each of these groups there's 5 people out of this whole band. Maybe one group is playing the saxophone, and one's playing the clarinet, and one's playing the trombone. I don't know if those are all in the band or not, but that sounds good. So how many people does this whole section equal? What is this section? These 9 groups of 5, which is, when you say 9 groups of 5, we're saying 9 times 5. What does that equal? 5. Oh, I like it. Counting by 5s. Better than, and you're only
45.
45. And in 3rd grade, it's okay to count by 5s like that, 5, 10. When you get to 4th grade or even by the end of 3rd grade, it'd be really nice if you could say 9 times 5 is 45, okay? All right, so Kenya, 45 people are in these groups out of this 82. So how do you think we'd figure out how many people are left? What would we need to do? Why don't we take away these 45 people from the 82 and see how many are left? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, and that would answer your question. So let's do the subtraction here. You have 82 and you're taking 45 from it. And if we do the traditional way where we start with our ones, you have 2 ones. Can you give me 5 ones if you have 2 ones?
No.
No. So we're going to
good
regroup.
job.
We're going to go over here to our 10s. We're going to take 1 10 and put it back into the ones. And now we have 12. So you can give me 5 if you have 12. 12 minus 5 is?
You still with
And
us?
count up or down? 7. Excellent. And now you have 7 10s minus 4 10s.
3.
3.
Excellent job.
So how many people are left?
37.
Perfect. So there's your
Okay.
question. 37
All right.
people left. Always label your number so you know what we're talking about. Excellent job, Kenya. And that was a 2-step problem. A lot of work to do, a lot of
work.
thinking.
I
Great.
got your name in the box. Kenya.
Excellent.
Is your teacher Miss McCants?
Yes.
Oh, all
we're
right.
smart over here, huh?
All right, good job.
All right, let's get to our next caller.
Next caller.
Got to go.
All right, welcome to Count on Us. Who's this?
Hello?
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 All right.
Hello.
Hello.
The next
Hi.
math question is, how many hellos have there been? All right, who do we have there?
Ronnie.
Repeating Ronnie we have, I think.
Hello?
Cameron? Ronnie?
Yes.
Okay, this is Cameron. How are you, Cameron?
Good. You?
I'm doing fine. What school are you calling from?
Potomac Landing.
Potomac Landing. All right. How can I help you, Cameron?
I'm doing division problem.
Okay. You want to tell me your division problem?
162 and how many times it goes into 1,258.
162, and you want to know how many times it can go into which number? 1,000 what?
258.
258?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So let's set it up the traditional way. Well, 162 and 1,258 on the inside. All right, so you have 162, now you have 1,258. So do we have enough hundreds to give to 160, enough thousands to give to 162 people?
Yeah.
Do we have enough in the thousands, enough thousands to give to each person?
Yes.
We do? You only got 1,000, you got 162 people. Can you give each person 1,000?
No.
No, so we're going to move past that. Now we have 12 hundreds. Do I have enough hundreds to give to 162 people? If I only have 1,200?
No.
No, so we're going to skip past that one as well. So now I have 125 tens. Do I have enough to give to 162 people?
No.
No. So that means we have to go all the way down to this last place. Now we have 162 people, but we have 1,258 $1 bills, and we're going to give as many $1 bills as we can to each one until we run out. Okay? So let's think of what can I do to 162 that will get me close to 1,258. So if I cover up let's figure out what this is close to. 162 is close to 200. How many 200s are inside of 1,258? Count by twos up to 1,000 to 12. 6. So let's try 6. So I'm going to multiply 162 times 6. What's 6 times 2?
12.
12. What's 6 times 6?
36.
36 plus 1 more?
37.
37. 6 times 1?
6 plus 3 is 9.
That's 9. 972 is a good place for us to try, but it's a little low. So what do you think we might can work this out? Let's try adding 162 one more time to it. What's 2 plus 2?
It's 4.
4. What's 7 plus 3?
13.
13. And 9 plus the
11.
2 is?
11.
That's a lot closer, don't you think?
Yes.
So if we had 6 and we added 1 more to it, that must mean we multiplied that number by 7. You good?
Okay.
Now we're going to do our subtraction. What's 8 take away 4?
So there's going to be a remainder.
We're going to see. What's 8 take away 4?
4,
4,
2,
2,
1.
1. And now, instead of us having a remainder, what do we want to call this number?
Put R124.
Now, what grade are you in?
Excuse me? I didn't hear you.
What grade are you in?
5th.
You're in 5th grade?
Yes.
So you wouldn't say remainder. 7, remainder 124. You will probably write it. Your teacher wants you to say 7, and then this number now becomes a what?
Oh.
So now any remainder now turns to be a numerator And our denominator is the number that we use to divide by, or our divisor. You get it?
Yes.
Okay, but we're still not done because technically these numbers can be simplified or reduced. You know how to do that?
No.
No, okay. Well, you got to think of what number can go into both of these. So it's pretty much like a division problem all over again. What number can go into 124 that can go into 162? And because they're even, the easiest number to always start off with is 2. You probably can figure out bigger factors as you look at it, but we can always do it in. So what's half of 12?
Half of 12 is 6.
Half of 4 is?
2.
2. Half of 16 is?
8.
8. Half of 2 is?
1.
1. So now we're a little closer. Is there a number that you can think of in your timetables that can go into 62 and 81?
7? No. Let me see.
Think about your timetables. Is there any number that can probably go into those numbers? Let's do some divisibility rules. This is an even number and an odd number, so 2 won't work. 6 plus 2 is 8, so 3 won't work. None of the numbers end in a number that 4 can go in, so 4 won't work. 5, there's no 0 or 5, so 5 won't work. Since 3 didn't and 2 didn't work on both of them, that means 6 won't work. Add these numbers up. 6 plus 2 is 8. 9 can't work, and there's no 0. So I'm pretty sure we might be safe with saying 7 and 62 over 81.
All right, Cameron, that was a great job with your division. And we're going to put your name in our Count on Us treasure chest. Thank you for calling Count on Us.
Can I check on the,
Challenge?
Yes.
Sure.
All right.
Did you solve one already?
No, I just want to look at
Oh, you want to look at the numbers. All right, we'll put them up real quick. And then you can give us a call back if you copy them down. 8411-6862.
I need a pencil.
That would help. All right, well, then just copy one of them down. Since you're a 6th grader, let's go for one of these B cards. 2686. 2686. I think you can remember that. And we're going to move on to our next caller. And we have Ronnie on the line. Hi, is this Ronnie?
Yes.
Hi, Ronnie. What school do you go to?
My problem is...
What school? Wait, but before you tell us a little bit about yourself, what school do you go to?
Oh, I go to Allenwood Elementary.
And what grade are you in?
Allenwood Elementary.
What grade are you in?
Oh, 6.
Sixth
Sixth grade, all right.
And what problems are you working with that we can help you with?
I am trying to figure out how to convert an annual amount into a monthly amount.
An annual amount into a monthly amount. All right, so what is the amount we're talking about?
Well, they didn't say the amount. They just said to write how you would convert.
Okay. What does annual mean? Do you know?
What did you say?
Do you know what annual means?
The annual amount.
You said, I know you said they didn't give you an amount, but do you know what the word annual means? It's 2 and 3.
Yearly.
Your birthday.
Yearly, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Yearly, once a year, just like your birthday,
There we
one
go.
time a year. And monthly, we know is how often?
Monthly is.
As it relates to annual. Monthly.
How many months are there?
Monthly is 12.
12. So annually is 1 time a year, and monthly would be 12 times a year, right?
Yes.
So if you have an amount that you get annually, let's say you get $1,000 annually, how would you figure out how much you would get each month? First of all, do you think you'd get more or less each month?
You get less.
Less, because you're
Excellent
taking this
job.
1,000 and you are dividing it into what?
Until 12.
Into the 12 months. So you're dividing 12, you're dividing the 1,000 by the 12 months. So what is your answer to your question? How do you figure out annually to yearly?
You divide it.
By, but it's always the same amount. How much you divide by?
You divide
By how
a
much?
year by 12.
Exactly.
Right.
Whatever yearly amount you get, you divide it by 12. Now, let me ask you this real quick then, Ronnie. If they give you a monthly amount, how would you figure out how much you get yearly?
Year, because there are. Wait, can we state that?
Sure. If they told you how much you're going to make a month, if we gave you a monthly amount, how would you figure out the annual or yearly amount? What would you do?
Multiply
Exactly. By how much?
by
The same number, by 12.
There you go.
So you're dividing by 12 to get the annual to monthly. You're multiplying by 12 to go from monthly to annually. Great job, Ronnie. I think Mr. Johnson wrote your name down.
I
He's
got
doing
it
it
down.
as
I'm
we
writing it now.
speak.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you for calling. What we're going to do right now is take a break, which means we're giving you time to work on those challenges that we're going to throw right back up here as we're going to break. Work on those challenges and watch the PDAs, and we'll be back in a moment.
Hi, I'm James. I'm from Tilton Elementary School. I'm here today for the email question of the day. Mary needed to place a fence in her yard in order to keep her sheep in. If her yard is a rectangle with a length of 26 feet and a width of 20 feet, how much fencing will she need? Well, let's take a look. So first, I would draw a rectangle to represent her feet. Then I would draw 26 feet at one side and 26 feet on the opposite side. Then I would draw 20 feet at one and another side, and then 20 at the opposite side to represent the fencing. Since we're talking about perimeter, since I have to do perimeter, I have to add all the numbers. 26 plus 26 plus 20 plus 20. 6 plus 6 equals 12, so I'll put the 2 at the bottom and carry the 1. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 8. Then I'll add the 1. That equals 92 feet. So the fencing of her yard will be 92 feet. That's it for the email question of the day. Stay tuned for some more on Count on Us.
Does retirement have to wait until my 70s? Is a great college for our kids?
Out of the question?
Is the American dream
Out of our reach?
Not if we can help it. We're the National Endowment for Financial Education, a non-profit organization dedicated to helping people just like you get smart about their money. Log on to smartaboutmoney.org today and start taking control of your financial life.
He was so inspiring.
he took chances.
He was so moving.
He lived daringly.
Martin Luther King Jr. was a man of service, and his day shall be a day of service.
He inspired us in words, but he led us in deeds. To honor him, let's do the same. Go to mlkday.gov and find out how to volunteer on Martin Luther King Day and beyond. This message is brought to you by the Corporation for National and Community.
Okay, guys, ready? Here we go. Let's smile and brush our teeth twice a day, every day. Let's smile and floss our teeth once a day, every day. Let's keep that smile a happy place on your face with good nutrition and dental visits. Let's smile. Let's smile. Let's smile. Let's smile.
Welcome back to the second half of
Count on Us.
Count on Us. And you've been
Count on
counting
us.
on us, and you've been helping us, and we've been helping you. We want to remind you by putting this up here that Count on Us. Obviously, you're calling us, so numbers flashing when you see it up there, 301 772-0080 is the number to reach us. Send some email corner questions that you see some students solving to COU, which stands for Count on Us, at pgcps.org. And you know that we're live on the web with Comcast Channel 96 and Verizon Channel 38. So we have lots of callers that we've been helping and lots of division, lots of fractions. And we can't say enough how you have to learn your multiplication facts. It is the most important thing I could recommend to students of any grade, third up, to make sure you know them fluently. So that 3 times 8 is 24. We got to hear it that fast, because 24. When you get to fractions, as we're seeing a lot of our 6th graders are doing and our 5th graders, you're going to struggle with your fractions because you don't know your math facts. All right, so let's remember that. Our 3rd graders, you start learning them in 3rd grade. By the end of 3rd grade, it would be great to know them, but by 4th grade, you should master your math facts.
All right.
And then real quick, we know we have John's on the line next. John, give me one more moment to remind everybody about our Challenge 24.
Okay, and we have 4 different cards. We have card A. Remember, you have to use 4, 1, 1, 8. Card B, 6, 8, 6, 2, and it are both 6s. The 9s will be color in. Card C, 2, 5, 6, 6 again. And card D, 2, 5, 3, 7. So work on those and give us a call once you have them coming.
Awesome.
All right, we have our next caller. Let's go ahead to the phone lines. John, are you there?
Yes.
Hello? John?
Yes, I got a call to answer.
Oh, you got, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm there.
You have me on your, you have me on speaker?
Yeah, with a lot of people in the crowd?
Yes, I'm there.
All right, John, we need you to come closer to the phone. You sound very far away, and there's other people talking.
And please stop screaming.
It's 89
I think you said you had something for the challenge. John.
89 divided by 6, okay?
He's giving you a division problem.
John, where are we?
89 divided by 6, number 1.
Oh, okay, let's start all over because I think I'm missing some of it, John. So, are you trying to do a challenge or are you solving your homework?
Okay.
All right, so there's a lot of background noise going on. Some people, it sounds like a Regina talking going on. His mic's open, and there's not the loud volume going on from John that we need to hear. So, John, you need to talk louder. Regina needs to talk lower, and we'll be all good.
John, you with me?
Okay, 89 divided by 6.
All right, so I think what we're going to do, John, because we're having a hard time hearing you, is ask you to give us a call back when you can be right at the phone. We're not sure if you're on a speakerphone or there's other people there, but there's lots of noise going on. So we're going to move on to the next caller. John, you call back and we'll let you right through.
All right. So who do we have on the line? Hello?
Andre.
Hey, Andre, how are you?
Good.
You good? Okay. What school are you calling from?
Kingsford Elementary School.
Kingsford Elementary School.
Wow, now is that a new school?
Right. Oh, no.
Oh, they've called a bunch of times. Not while I've been here, but that's great that you're calling today.
Okay, so how can we help you, Andre?
It's a word problem.
It's a word problem.
And I'm sorry to interrupt. I'd like to know what grade they're in so we know what we're focusing on. What grade are you in, Andre?
Third.
Third grade. Okay.
All right.
All right, Andre, go ahead. Shoot. Let me hear what the word problem says.
Find how many in each group. Divide 12 counters into 3 equal groups.
Like it.
How many are in each group?
So you have 12 what?
12 counters.
Counters.
Counters, okay.
Little circles. We might even have counters over there.
All right. So let's go over, see if we can pull it up. So the basic information says you have 12 counters, right? You with me? Andre? Andre?
Yes.
Okay, you still there. All right, you have 12 counters, and they want to know if you put them in groups of 3, or did they say 3 groups?
Yeah.
3 groups? Okay.
3 equal groups, you're right.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so I have my 12 counters. So there's several ways we can go about it. What would you think would be the easiest way for us to put these 12 counters into 3 groups? We could have 3 separate groups like this, and then we can just start pulling them one at a time. Label this 1, this is 2, and this is 3. And we just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. How many will go in box 1? How many ones?
I'm going to change the colors.
3.
How many blue boxes do you see?
4.
Okay, so that means we're going to put 4 here. So how many 2s will go into the
I'm
second
going to
one?
change the colors for that one too. And then you'll probably figure out the pattern. There's 1. Well, I shouldn't count, so you can do the counting part.
So how many go in box 2?
4.
4. And what's left over, how many go in the box 3?
4.
4. So what did you notice happening when we took the counters from 12 and put them in equal groups, 3 equal groups? What number did we end up in each group?
4.
4. So that would mean 12 divided by 3 equals 4, or 4 times 3 will give us 12. You good?
Yes.
All right. Good job, Andre. Thank you for calling, and I'm glad we were able to help you.
And we wrote your name down. So keep watching to see if you're one of the callers who wins a prize.
All right, all right.
Awesome. We're going to move on to our next caller. And next on the line, we have, is it McAnthony? Hi, who's on the line?
Yes.
Is it McAnthony?
Yes.
All right,
Hi,
awesome. And what
McAnthony.
school do you go to, McAnthony?
Woodmore.
Woodmore. And what grade are you in?
5th.
5th grade. And what types of problems are 5th graders over at Woodmore working on?
Yep. Here's my question.
Okay.
7 divided by 96,437,217.
And this is a problem that your teacher gave you for homework, or is this a problem you want to see if Mr. Johnson and I can do for you?
Creative homework.
Well, for a 5th grader, how creative is that? All it is the steps of long division, right?
Yes. And
So-
you can't use regular algorithms.
Oh, you can't use a traditional algorithm, huh? Well,
Yeah.
how else? Well, you know what I want you to do? I'm going to just give you a strategy, and then you go to it, okay? Go get 1,200,000, whatever number you came up with, pennies, and then divide them into 7 groups, and call us back and let us know how much is in each group, okay?
Hold on. And I want to do the just 24.
Yeah, the 24 we can do with you, but I think that division problem, especially as a 5th grader, I think you know how to do it. You know you can set it up. You can't even set it up because you just said your teacher doesn't even want you using the traditional algorithm, so we can't even set it up traditionally and find out how many 7s are in each section. So I'm going to let you be creative and figure that one out since you were creative and came up with that problem.
I know that's right.
But let's do the challenge. What card would you like to do?
Number 1.
Card 1. All right, so the numbers are
8.
1, 1, 4, and 8.
Okay.
Tell us what you found out.
8. Okay. 1 plus 1.
1 plus 1 is?
Equals 2.
Is 2, so you use this to use that. Next.
Minus 8.
2 minus 8?
Yes.
I don't think we can 2 minus 8.
We can.
2, why? We can't for this problem. I mean, 2 minus...
8 minus 2.
All right, well, you got to say what you mean what you say. So we have 8 minus 2 equals...
6.
6?
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm seeing it.
6 times 4 is 24.
6 times 4 is...
24. All right. There we go. We
Good
have
job,
a winner, and
McAnthony.
McAnthony, I have your name, and it's going in the box, and because we have... we didn't do any homework problem. We skipped this homework
Yeah,
problem,
because
so
he
we
was
only
being
gonna
creative
get one.
with his
Yeah.
homework.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Is there any other ones I can do? Any other just 24?
So you call back.
Yep,
So
you
some
saw
of the
the
other
numbers.
cards, we're going to put it here real fast again
Even
for
better
you.
than that, use the same numbers and come up with another solution to that same problem. That would be the challenge to you. Your teacher said, you said your teacher challenged you. That's our challenge.
Creative challenge. There you go.
So come up with another solution with those same numbers. 8411. You have about 15 minutes while we're still here to see if you come up with another solution to that problem.
Thank you.
Go.
Thank you. All right. Okay.
All right.
Next
Who's on
caller.
the line?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Sounds like Cameron again. Who is it? Oh, I'm hearing myself. That's scary.
Hey, it's two of you.
Turn the volume. Click, click, click. I show my age when I do that. Turn the volume down.
All right, Cameron, you with us?
Okay.
Okay, Cameron, you calling again?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to put the challenge 24s back up. Okay. Now, which card are you going with?
D.
Card D. All right, so let's see. Now we're going to have 2, 5, 3, 7. Okay. So how do you want to solve this, Cameron?
7 times 3 equals 21.
7 times 3 equals 21.
Plus 5 equals
21
26.
Plus 5 equals 26.
Minus 2 equals 24.
26 minus 2 equals 24. So we had the 7, the 3, the 5, and the 2. All right. We on the road now. They calling in now. 2 in a row. All right.
And everyone says, whoa, that 3 dot is so hard. But did you find it really, really hard, Cameron?
No.
No, okay? So don't be afraid, people out there, of 3 dots, because they are not scary. All right, so Cameron, your name is going in, and you know what? Your probability, I wrote him down, your probability just doubled. Your chances of winning, because you're the only person in here twice right now, right?
That's right, that's right.
Yeah, Cameron, keep watching till the end of our show. All right, thank you, and we're moving on to our next caller. I think we have, is it Jalen?
Yes.
Jalen. Hi, Jalen. What
All
school
right.
do you go to?
Millwood Elementary.
And what grade are you in?
3rd.
Third grade.
right.
All right. Well, wait, you sound like an older 3rd grader. What problem can we help you with?
9,000 divided by 8.
Okay, now, again, we're hearing ourselves. Once you get onto the show, once we say, hi, this is Count on Us, make sure that the volume, turn it to mute or click it all the way down, because we can't hear it from the TV and from ourselves because it's giving us feedback. I'm still hearing it, all right? So turn it down. Jalen?
I don't know how to turn it down.
You don't know how to turn the TV volume down? You see the mute button on the remote?
Or on the side of the TV for volume, VOL.
Sometimes it
Plus
just says
or
V.
minus. Hit the...
There you go.
All right, there
All
you
right.
go.
So
All
what
right.
are we working on? You said you were in 3rd grade, and what problem are you working on?
9,000 divided by 8.
Oh, really?
That's what you said, Jalen?
Yes?
It's not a part of my homework.
9,000 divided by 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard it. I didn't hear that. I thought you were making that up.
No.
9,000 divided by 8. I was going to say, because in 3rd grade, I'm not sure you're working on these, but 9,000 divided by 8. So if you have 9,000, Halloween's coming up. I know it's a lot, but 9,000 candy bars and 8 people.
You're in heaven.
Woo! Let's see how many candy bars each person is getting,
Yeah.
okay? So we're going to start. Actually, the zeros either make it easier or harder depending on how you know your facts. But let's see. So how many 8s are there in the 9, in the thousands? How many thousands will each of you get?
1.
1, exactly. 1,000. So 1 times 8 is?
1 times 8 is...
No, that's not a trick question. 1 times 8 is?
9 minus 8?
No, I already did the next step. I'm sorry. 1 times 8 is 8. And the next step in division is to subtract. So 9 minus, and remember, we would be thinking of it as really 8,000. 9,000 minus 8,000 would be?
1,000.
1,000. So that's why we get to 9 minus 8 is 1, and we bring down the next number. So we're basically saying the same thing. How many 8s are there in 10?
How many 8s are in there? 1.
1. 1 times 8. We always do our times next. What's 1 times 8?
8.
8. We're going to get that? Yep. And what is 10 minus 8?
10 minus 8. 2.
2. And what's the next step? We get to bring down the what number?
0.
Yeah, every time. That's what we're bringing down. These are the digits we get to bring down. So we're bringing down the next 0. How many 8s or what number times 8 will equal 20 without going over or be close to that? You know your multiplication?
Yes.
So 1 times 8 is?
8.
8. 2 times 8 is?
Uh-oh.
8 plus 8, 2 8s.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, this is so hard.
It's the pressure of being on TV, that's what it is. 2 times 8 is 16. 3 times 8 would be 24. That's too big. So let's go with the 2. So 2 times 8 is 16. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to kind of use this next one here. We're still okay. And 20 minus 16. Or count up. From 16, count to 20. What number do you get?
11?
No, 16, count up. 17, 18, 19, 20. How many is that?
4.
4.
Good job.
All right, so we brought down this 0, we brought down this 0. We have one more 0 to bring down because since we started with a number on the thousands place, we're going to have a 4-digit answer. Or better than answer is quotient. All right. Oh, and look how nice this is going to work out for us. Yeah. What number times 8 equals 40? How many 8s are there in 40?
How many 8s are in there in 40?
Yeah.
There are...
We did up to 3 8s. 3 8s we said was 24, right?
Yes.
4 8s would be 32, and one more 8 would be 40. So this was 3 plus 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 8s. 5 times 8 is 40. We have no remainder. So your quotient or your number of candy bars would be, last thing you need to do is read this for me. Go. And I'll put a comma in here so you know to say 1,000.
1,000. 1,125.
Perfect. All right, Jalen, your name is written down. Your name is going to go in our treasure chest, and we'll be drawing from that treasure chest in just a few moments. A couple more calls, and then we will draw from the treasure chest. So thank you, Jalen.
All right. Good job, Jalen. Okay, who do we have on the line?
I think McAnthony's back.
McAnthony.
Just 24, please.
All right, but wait, did you figure out that problem yet? How many millions there are? How many 7s there are in that million number you gave us?
Did you open your piggy bank up and get all those pennies like Sherry asked?
And if he had that many pennies, he wouldn't be calling us.
You said, okay, you wanted to go back to the 24 challenge?
Yes.
Okay. So you got a different way or you're going to a different card?
Different way.
A different way.
Yeah, let's hear a different way.
Ways.
Different ways. Okay, so
let's hear one of them.
What were which card did you have?
The first card.
Okay, so 8, 4, 1, 1. Okay.
Okay. 8 minus 1 is 7.
Okay, so 8 minus 1 equals 7.
And 7 minus 1 equals 6.
7 minus 1
no, I'm gonna
6.
I'm gonna beg to differ with you. All right, finish that one.
6 and 6 times 4 is 24.
All right. Now, how is it different than the first one you gave us?
Well, the difference is that I broke it. I used all the numbers instead of adding the 2 1s. I used all the numbers. I broke it down even.
Oh, he broke it down. All right, I guess we can consider that a different way. The first one he said was 1 plus 1 is 2 and 8 minus 2.
Right.
All right. I'm okay with that, I guess. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
I know you are.
He
I'm
said,
asking
yeah.
Mr. Johnson.
If you could tell me what property that would be when you broke it up. What is that property called?
6th grader or 5th grader.
You know what property you was using?
Oh, the second one. Okay.
The second one.
The second part.
The second
It's
part.
the same one.
Oh, you want to answer a question and skip over the properties? Do you know your properties? Which property that were you using when you said instead of me doing 8 minus 2, I'm going to do 8 minus 1 and then 7 minus 1?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what we call that with properties?
Accumulative property.
Accumulative.
I'm not sure.
He's being creative with his properties.
Oh, he put a couple of them together, associative and cumulative. That's what happened.
All right.
Okay, so look, we're going to give you a chance to try it one more time, and then I'm going to let you research that. And then you come back and tell me which property you were trying to work on.
I want to also answer, help me answer a multiplication question.
Oh, it's like a homework question?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Well, I think we can go with it. All right. So go ahead and read your problem.
Okay. 27 times 356.
456?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just the basic numbers. It's just 456 times 27?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to work on your timetables a little bit to make sure practice them with us. So what is 7 times 6?
42.
42. Look at you calling them out fast. All right. 7 times 5?
35.
Plus 4 more?
39.
Okay. And 4 times 7?
28.
And 28 plus 3?
31.
31. Okay, we're going to hold a place value because now we're going to move to our tens value. And what's 2 times 6?
All right. 12.
Okay. And then we got 2 times 5?
10.
Plus 1 more?
11.
Okay. And then we have 2 times 4?
8.
Plus 1 more?
9.
Now we add all this up. 2 plus 0?
2.
2. 9 plus 2?
11.
1 plus 1 plus 1?
3.
And 9 plus 3?
12.
12. All right. So how can you read that number?
12,312.
Excellent job, McAnthony.
All right, so McAnthony is going into our Count on Us treasure chest. And we put him in before, right?
We did.
So we have 2 people with 2 chances.
And now he gets another one, right? Because that's his second 24. That was a different way that you asked him to solve.
Oh.
So that means he goes in again. Because that's a homework problem right there.
Okay.
So look, I'm gonna look out for you, McAnthony.
Oh, so he's giving you ample opportunities. He's making your probability higher than the rest of our callers. Do you know how many chances you have now? McAnthony?
Yeah.
How many times is your name in? 3. He put you in an extra time.
3. I got you. All right.
All right, so I think we're getting close to being ready to do our little drawing here.
Oh, it seems like
So
that
let's
time
see.
is going.
While we're getting ready to choose a name of who's going to win our prize for the first half of Count on Us from 4 to 5 o'clock, we want to remind you that Count on Us stays on again for the next hour from 5 to 6 o'clock. K to 8, we're here to help you. There'll be some new teachers, not new teachers, but different teachers than Mr. Johnson and myself, who will come out and help you with your problems. So right now what you need to do is start looking at your math homework. Remember that number is 301-772-0080. Start calling in so you can be one of the first people on the line for the second edition or the second part of the show. All right, so here we go. In I go. I'm reaching in. I'm pulling out a name. I got one name.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh.
I'm handing it to Mr. Tier, to
Let me
Mr.
see.
Johnson. My hands are clean.
And wouldn't you know it, McAnthony. All right.
So McAnthony wins. McAnthony's still on the line.
McAnthony's still on there. I know.
Still on there. They haven't let him go. McAnthony won, and we're not surprised.
No.
Because the probability, the chances that he would win were higher I think, was it, I can't remember who had a,
Jalen might
someone
have.
had 2 chances, and
No,
everyone else
Cameron.
had 1. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Cameron.
Had 2, and everyone else had 1. McAnthony had 3, so his chances were higher, 3 times as high as other people.
That's right.
So that made sense that he won, okay? Not that we're saying you should do anything with numbers and gambling, but that's how that works, probability and chance.
All right.
All right, so we want to, again, remind you, get those calls coming in right now. For Mr. Johnson and myself, we had a great time with you. Thanks for all
Wonderful
the calls we
time.
got. And remember
Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you, too.
Okay.
And remember, you can always
Count on
us.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Sun, and I'm here with today's mini lesson on area. Very often people learn about perimeter and area at the same time, so I want to talk to you about what area is and the difference between the two. Our objective today is to apply measurement concepts in order to determine area. Area is the number of square units inside a shape. So we are looking at the inside of a shape. So very often you're going to look for keywords in word problems. Sometimes people are talking about finding carpet for a room or tile for a floor. Look for those keywords where the word problem is talking about covering the inside of a shape, because often they won't say find the area. They will say how much carpet is needed, or how much tile is needed, or how much paper to cover. That would be another keyword, a bulletin board. So look for those keywords, and we're going to talk about how to find area in a moment. There are a few different ways. Let's take a look at word problem number 1. Melanie wants new carpeting. There we go. There's that keyword for her family room. Her family room is 8 feet by 4 feet. How much carpeting does she need to cover the room? Anytime there's a word problem and you don't see the shape, go ahead and draw that shape. So I'm going to draw a rectangle here. It's not going to be the prettiest rectangle, but it's going to work. And we're going to label that. We know it is 8 feet by 4 feet. Now, in order to find the square units inside, we often multiply to find the area, and that will work, but I want to explain why that works. When we are multiplying to find the area, 8 times 4, what we're doing is 8 groups of 4. So what we're really doing is we're really building an array inside of this shape. So we would break this up into 8 groups. Okay, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're not equal, but pretend they are. And then here we would have 4 groups. So what we are doing when we are multiplying is we are building rows and columns of equal groups to build an array for 8 times 4. So if we counted that out, we would know that that would equal 32 square units. Since we know it's feet, that's 32 square feet. Anytime we're talking about area, we want to talk about the square units because we are building those square units inside of a shape when we multiply. So to find the area of a rectangle or a square, I want you to multiply, but the reason is you are building that array inside. If you are finding perimeter, I want to talk real quickly about the difference. Perimeter would be the distance around. So it would be 8 plus 4 plus another 8 over here plus another 4 over there. But that's another mini lesson for another day. Let's take a look at one other problem. I really like this problem. This is from mdk12.org. Nathan divided his rectangular garden into 8 sections that are the same size and shape. What is the area of the whole shape? So this side right here says 4 feet, and this says 7 feet. So there are a few different things we could do. If we want to multiply length times width, we could find the length and the width of the whole thing. If this section is 4 feet, this section is 4 feet, so this whole thing would be 8 feet. If this is 7, and we know that this is a rectangle, then this is 7, and this is 7. So this whole thing would be 14 feet. So we found the whole length and the whole width by using what we know about these rectangles right here. So we could multiply the length times the width, 14 times 8. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 1 is 8. Plus 3 more is 11. So it would be 112, remember, square feet. okay? Now, we could also find the area of this rectangle right here by doing this rectangle right here would be 4 times 7, because that's length times width, which is 28, and then 4 of these exact rectangles. So 28 times 4 would be 8, and 3 more would get you the same answer, okay, square feet. But I like to find the length and the width of the whole rectangle. Otherwise, be careful, because 7 times 4, 28, was the area of this whole rectangle, and that whole rectangle happens 4 times. So be very careful of word problems, but remember, for rectangles and square, length times width. If you're not sure, you can always remember ma and pa, multiply area, perimeter, add. That will help you remember the difference. So, my name is Mrs. Sun. That was today's mini lesson on area, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Minds can achieve anything. We make sure they get to college. Federal student aid provides more than $150 billion in grants, loans, and work-study funds to make college possible for anyone with the mind to get there. Because if given the chance, minds will do great things. Federal Student Aid, proud sponsor of the American Mind. Learn more about money for college at studentaid.gov.
Because how many ways are there to solve math?
Many! Your live homework help starts now. Welcome to Count on Us.
What is the length from the entrance to the giant wheel?
All right, so let's add 3 here and see what happens.
First, I need you to double check yourself. So the second equation for solving perimeter is?
2 times length plus 2 times width.
Hey, welcome back. You're with Count on Us, the best math show in America, where you have a chance to call in live and get us on the air with you to answer any math problem you may have at 301.
772-0080.
I'm Ted Herman, and
I'm
you
Miss
are?
McCants.
Miss McCants, you look lovely as ever.
Thank you so much, and I love this blue shirt on you.
Well, it's going to stay right where it is. I love blue, too, because you know what? This is my shirt. This is my power shirt.
Yep.
I'm ready to do some power work and answer all these people calling in with their questions about
wonderful students.
Wonderful students.
Yes, because they
people.
are taking the must test in the morning.
The must test in the morning?
Yes.
Must they really?
Yeah,
must. They must.
must.
Well, if you must, you must. You know what I'm saying? Don't must your hair. But that's a nice shirt representing your school, Melwood.
Again, yes, I am.
Again?
Again.
Well, let's hope it got... anyway, it's time to move on to our challenges.
Did you go over where they can see us?
Well, you know what? If they want to watch us on cable, Comcast cable, that would be channel 96.
Right.
Or if they have Verizon Fios, that'd be well, I gotta pay my Verizon
Channel
bill.
38.
38, and that's live around TV. Or if you want to watch us on your computer, put on www.pgcps.org and go right on down to podcasts. You can watch us live. We're also on YouTube. But those are old episodes. You can go to YouTube, put in Count on Us Math Show, and watch some of our previous shows for more learning. Do we have any challenges today?
We have the 24 challenge.
Excellent. That's wonderful.
Okay, so here's the 24 challenge. And the rules for the 24 challenge is we have to add, subtract, multiply, or divide any combination with the 4 numbers that are on the card. So for card A, we have 8411.
Okay. Okay, I'll take over right now. Let's start with card A again, if you don't mind. 8411. You must use all 4 numbers, either multiplication, subtraction, division, addition. 2, 6, 6, 8. There's 2 6s there.
And card C is also 2 6s. 6, 6, 5, 2.
Oh, right, they are 6s. And the card D, which has 3 dots showing it's the hardest level, 7, 2, 5, 3.
And this card was the same card that was shown on the first show. So if you were watching and you were working on it, make sure that you have a question for us, a math homework question, before you try to call in for the 24 challenge.
That sounds exciting.
Wanted to make sure I gave that reminder.
That's a good reminder. You're very efficient, and this show's got quite a good flow to it.
Yeah,
so let's
it's a
flow
good
in.
vibe.
What?
A good vibe.
Good vibe. Good vibe. There goes the flow. We got a vibe now, but you know, gotta. Anyway, let's move on. I'm not going to say it because we're going to go right to our first caller out there. I want to keep my job right where it is.
That's right.
And who is our first caller? Is that Israel? Israel. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Israel, are you there?
Yes.
Where? Where are you? I can barely see you. Where are you at?
At home.
At home. That's why I couldn't find you. Well, that's good to know you're with us now, Israel. What school are you at?
Millwood Elementary.
Oh, and who's your teacher over there?
Who's your teacher?
Miss McCants.
Oh, yeah. I knew it. Okay. So,
Israel, what is your question today?
Israel's in 3rd grade with you?
Yes, he's in 3rd grade with me.
It says Caroline baked bread each day for 5 days for a bake sale. She baked 3 types of bread. Each day and use cups of flour for each recipe. How many cups of flour did Caroline use?
Well, I'm confused. Israel, was she baking the bread for 5 days straight, or it took 5 days to make 1 loaf of bread? I mean, that's, what?
5 days.
5 days for what?
For a bake sale.
Okay, so she baked bread each day for 5 days. 3 types of bread, and what else?
3 types of bread each day, and use 2 cups of flour.
It's like a recipe. You're doing recipes in 3rd grade? That's pretty good, Miss McCants.
Okay, do I have everything that you said? Bake bread each day for 5 days, 3 types of bread each day, and use 2 cups of flour?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the question?
It says, how many cups of flour did Caroline use? Yes.
Okay.
We're over here.
All right, so we got 5 for they bake bread every day for 5 days straight. 3 types of bread and 2 cups of flour was used for all 3 types of bread.
You can't unmute it. Cause they told me to mute it.
Israel.
Yes.
Okay, so you have 5 days with 2 cups.
Yes.
Okay, do you need to call us back?
I think it'd be a good idea to call us back when you get your problem figured out.
Or do I have this correct?
What did you say?
Do you need to call us back?
No.
Okay, so we have 5 days and 2 cups of flour. How many cups of flour was used? I don't think we need to know this information right here about the 3 types of bread. I think that was just extra.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is take the 5 days, and they said that we use 2 cups of flour each day. So when we say each, how many days are we talking about? Each means what? Each means what? How many?
It means equal amounts.
Okay, it does mean equal amounts. But each day would be how many days?
5.
Each day would be 1 day, okay?
Okay.
They use 2 cups.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about 5 days. So 5 times 2 would be how many?
It would be 6.
5 times 2.
10.
10 cups. Okay, so we have 2 cups. And they wanted to know how many cups of flour was used. We used 10 cups in 5 days.
Cool.
Okay, Mr. Herman, did you write Israel's name and put it in the treasure chest already?
Can I do a 24 challenge?
You sure can do a 24 challenge. Do you need to see the numbers?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. Did you have your answer written down? Israel? You there?
Yes.
Okay, so did you pick your card? Card A, B, C, or D?
A.
Card A, did you already work it out?
What did you say?
Did you already work the problem out?
Yes.
Okay, I'm ready when you're ready.
What did you say?
I'm ready when you're ready. Now, someone called and solved this earlier in the first show, but you cannot use the same answer that they use. You have to solve it differently, okay?
Okay.
So did you already work it out?
Yes.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
What'd you say?
He said okay.
No, what'd you say?
Did you already work the problem out?
Right.
Israel,
Yes.
we have other people on the line. Can you give us a call back?
Yes.
Okay, call us back.
Okay.
All right.
Israel gets his name right into our treasure chest.
All right, Israel, your name is in the treasure chest. You're going to give us a call back with that 24 challenge. And who do we have next?
Is that Jalen?
Yes.
Jalen, what a pretty name. What school you at?
Melwood Elementary.
And who's your teacher?
Miss T. McCants.
Miss T. McCants?
That's me.
Oh, they call her Miss T. McCants. Is that because she serves tea during school?
No.
Oh, that's cool. That's her first name letter. How neat is that? Well, Jalen, let's have a nice third grade problem on Count on Us.
It says a bank account has 3,701 in it on Monday. On Tuesday, 4,294 is added to the amount. Is it reasonable to say that now there is about 700 in the account? Explain.
Okay. So we're saying on, if I'm reading this right, did you say on Monday or Tuesday was the first amount? What was
Monday was the first amount.
Okay. Can we make that a Monday? Is that possible? I'll fix that up.
No, on Tuesday was added, so on Monday.
So Monday had $3,701 in the bank. And you're saying that on Tuesday, $4,294 is added to the amount.
Yeah.
Okay, and is it reasonable to say that 700 or 7,000?
$7,000.
Dollars is what?
Yeah.
The total amount or approximate amount or what?
It's not the total amount, but it's something like the total amount. If you just add different numbers to it.
Okay, I guess I'm confused about.
Read the last part of the
Yeah,
question
that's
again.
good. Great idea.
So, is it reasonable to say about what? Read that part.
Huh?
Read the part where it says, is it reasonable?
On the second line.
Mm-hmm. Read that part to us from the paper.
4,294 is added to the amount.
Mhm.
Is it reasonable to say that now there's about 7,000 in the account?
Okay, that's what I was getting at. That was a great job, Ms. T. McCants and Jalen, because when you said, is it reasonable to say about means you don't have an exact answer there, Jalen. You have an approximate or estimated amount.
So these were your key words.
That's our key
Reasonable
word. Oh, look at that. We're looking for key
and
words.
about.
That's awesome. So we could look at this and say, you know what, 3701. What would that round off to if we get to the thousands place? There's a 3 right there, Jalen.
Yes.
And right next to the 3 is a 7. So would that 7 take that 3 up higher to a 4 or leave it back down at 3?
Move it up.
Outstanding. So we're going to put 4. Do you mind writing 4,000 in
Sure.
your beautiful handwriting style?
Mm-hmm.
And then we say 4,200. Well, we're going to go to the thousands place again and look back at the 2. Is that 2 going to rise that 4 up to a 5 or leave it back down at 4?
Move it back down.
I love Jalen. She is so very observant and focused on this problem. So if we add those, what's adding mean?
Adding means putting it together.
Oh my gosh, you have some great students in Mr. McCants because of your great Miss T leadership. Not Mr. T, but Miss T leadership, Miss McCants. So let's see, we got 4,000 plus 4,000. How much does that make there, Jalen?
8,000.
So would it be reasonable to say it's 7,000 about?
Excuse me?
If we got 8,000, excuse me, if we got 8,000 for our added amounts, is that about 7,000?
No.
No. About how much is that different, do you know?
If you just add one more to the 1,000.
There you go. So we're off by about 1,000. So that would not be a reasonable answer. And you really did a great job solving that problem out. Does that make any sense to you? Can I write Jalen, J-A-I-L-Y-N-N in the box?
J-A-I-L-Y-N.
J-A-I-L-Y-N, just one N.
Yes.
Well, let me cross the other N out because I don't want anybody to get confused when you pull your winning name out of the box. But Jalen, you want to try a challenge problem while you're there?
No.
Okay.
Thank you for giving me a call, Jalen. I'll have something for you in the morning, okay?
Okay.
And I got to tell Jalen right to her house, that was an excellent job. Very sophisticated way of solving that problem.
And you may be very proud.
Oh.
All right, have a good night.
Next caller, I think it's
All
Kumba.
right.
Is that Kumba?
Hello.
Yes.
Kumba, you know what you got to do with the TV, right?
Yes, mute it.
Okay, let's do it.
Mute it.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you very much. It's so nice to speak with you this evening. What school do you go to?
Melwood.
Mm-hmm. Who's your teacher?
Miss McCants.
That's right. What's your question tonight?
No, which Miss McCants, is that Miss T. McCants?
Miss
Or
T.
Miss
McCants.
J. McCants?
Miss T.
Okay.
What's your question, Kumba?
Each time Allison goes to the recycling center, she takes 10 bags of cans. She will go twice this month, 3 times next month, and once the following month. How many bags of cans will Allison take to the recycling center in these 3 months?
Excellent problem. Is that out of a book, Kumba? or just made it up?
Huh?
So you said twice this month, and what else? Once the following month?
I think 3 times was the second month.
She'll go twice this month. 3 times next month.
3 times.
And
Thank
then
you, Mr.
once the final month. Miss T. McCants, I'm here for you. And Kumba. And everybody else.
And one time, when?
And once the following month.
Once the following month. Okay, got it.
And Kumba, each time this person goes to the recycling center, they take 10 bags of cans?
Huh?
Does it say every time she goes to the recycling center, she carries 10 bags of cans?
Each time Addison goes to the recycling center, she takes 10 bags of cans.
Okay, thank you. We just needed a little bit of clarity on that. All right, so how many cans does she take this month? If she has 10, what does twice mean? How
2
many
times.
2 times. What's 2 times 10?
20.
Excellent. So that's for this month.
I'm going to show it off in blue if you don't mind.
Sure. And so we have 3 times next month. So what is 3 times 10?
30.
Wonderful. And it says once the following month. How much is once?
1 time.
1 times 10. 1 times 10 equals how much?
What you said?
1 times 10 equals how much?
10.
Okay, so now it says altogether, how many does she carry? Is that the question?
60. 60.
Okay, so she carries 60 cans altogether.
Yeah.
You told us. Excellent job.
And when I put the word cans, I was labeling the answer with a word problem. Nice job. Kuma got,
you did a good job with that question.
got his name in the back, in the
Her
treasure
name.
chest. Her name in the treasure chest. Very good, Kumba.
Thank you for giving us a call, okay?
Okay, can I do the 24 challenge?
Did you already work it out? Because what we're going to do is just put the card up there and you can copy it down and give us a call back after the break.
Can we call back?
Yes, you can.
Absolutely. We got a lot of callers waiting to get on. So copy down the numbers you want to work with.
Yeah, we already have it.
Great.
Okay, well, give us a call back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, nice job. Next caller out there is, I think it's Hillary. Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hillary, I can see you.
I can't see you, but he can see you.
I have magical powers with Hillary. What school do you go to, Hillary?
Huh?
What
school do you go to, Hillary?
Mart Ring Elementary School.
And who's your teacher?
Mr. Herman. He's the best.
Is he the best?
That's because Hillary's the best. I love Hillary every day. She's right next to my desk, and she's always alert and paying attention to the lessons.
Don't you love it?
I love it. I love teaching. So let's hear Hillary's division. You're going to ask division probably to learn that today a little bit. What's going on? Go ahead, Hillary.
My question is 2,719
Okay.
divided by 9.
Oh, my goodness. Can you tell everybody who's watching the show our special secret way of remembering our family names, the D and the M? And can you tell everybody?
Division, subtraction.
Whoa. Before subtraction, we have an M. What's that?
Division, multiplication.
Gotcha.
Subtraction.
Perfect.
Bring down.
Yes. And when I was going over in class today, for the first time Hillary ever did this, so she has a lot of nerve to call in with a great challenge like this.
Does McDonald's sell burgers?
Oh, I never did that one.
That's what this is.
What do you want to say, Miss McCants? Because you're Miss T. McCants.
Does McDonald's sell burgers?
The McDonald's sell burgers. Very cool. That's a cool way to remember it there. But I like it also. What did I teach you? My way. Mr. T. Herman way. Who are the family members we know about? The D stands for who?
Dad.
M?
Mom.
Mom, sister, and brother.
I love it. I love it, Hillary. You make me so proud. And don't forget, you can put a C in there. What's the C stand for?
Cousin.
Yes. And that's when we compare to make sure our subtraction was just right. Okay, so Ms. McCann, since Hillary's so wonderful with this, I bet she can do this problem with us. So can we rewrite the problem?
Sure can. Put the 9 as the divisor.
You got it.
And 2,719 as a dividend.
Oh my goodness, we haven't gotten that far, but that's great. So Hillary, we know 9 will not fit into the 2, but it will fit into 27. You know how many times?
Can you say that again?
9 won't go into the 2, but 9 will go into 27. How many times?
Right. It's either 2, 3, or 4 times. Which one do you think it is?
2.
Well, that's 18. One more try.
3.
I love her.
And
then 3 times 9 is what? We're going to multiply now and get 3 times 9, Hillary.
3 times 9 is, what up?
27. 27.
27.
Outstanding. You were such a good student. Subtract?
Subtract 3 times 27.
Yeah, subtract 27 minus 27, you get 0. And then what we do with the 1, we got to do what? We got to bring it down. And 9 will not fit in the 1, so we got to put a 0. And Miss McCants is so cool, she brought the 9 down. Now we have a 0 up there. 9 fits in the 19. Watch, Hillary. How many times?
2.
Yes, and 2 times 9 is what would your well, she wrote it. Okay, good. 18. Subtract. What's the R? Oh, we got to put an R up top. Beat her. Don't let her do it first. What's the R stand for, Hillary?
R stands for right.
Regroup. Remainder. Remainder. So 302 remainder 1. Hillary's getting her name into the treasure chest. And we'll show another way that is really cool doing long division. That's really neat. If you want to get down to it, you can go 9 times 300. Wow, that's a sophisticated, I think it's called scaffolding. It's a really sophisticated way of doing it. But since Hillary's so good the other way, we're going to leave her alone with that and put her name right into the treasure chest because we don't want to get too much stuff going on at one time. We just learned this today, and Hillary's doing great.
And Hillary, you did such a good job, but it's time for us to go to commercial. So Mr. Herman is putting your name in the treasure chest, and we are going to ask our callers to stay on the line until we get back from the commercial break, okay?
And I'll still have my shirt.
Hello, my name is Shayla Tucker from Stephen Decatur Middle School from 6th grade. I'm here with your email corner for today. Here's our problem. Judy has 8 candy bars. She wants to give 1/3 of a candy bar to everyone in her class. Does she have enough for all 24 students? We already have our diagram divided into 3 pieces, so now we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we have 24 pieces. And now for our numerical expression, we have the total of candy bars, which is 8, divided by the parts that are shared, which is 1/3. So we make our fraction, which is 8 divided by 1/3. Now we have to find the reciprocal, and we have to change 8 to 8 over 1 because we have to make this a fraction, times 3 over 1 because that's our reciprocal, which equals 8 times 3, which is 24, and 1 times 1 is 1. So our solution is she has enough for all 24 students to have a piece. My name is Shayla from Stephen Decatur Middle School with our email corner for today. See you next time.
Can you tell?
Can you tell?
Does it look like I'm fighting a disease?
Fighting.
Fighting.
Fighting for my life.
Like my life expectancy is shorter than yours?
There's no outward sign.
But we're battling every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Worrying, testing,
Treating.
Fighting. Fighting. Diabetes.
Diabetes has been called a silent epidemic. It's time to call it out for what it is. This is Brett Michaels. Join us. Choose to share, act, learn, and give. Help us stop diabetes.
When I was a kid, I dreamed of being a stuntman.
I went from dream to dream pretty quickly.
I wanted to be a cowboy.
Tom Cruise in Top Gun.
I dreamt of being a nun.
Actually, before that, it was Popeye.
Malaria kills more than 2,000 children a day.
Text NET, N-E-T, to 85944 to make a $10 donation to Malaria No More.
Oh, messaging and data rates may apply.
Let's make malaria no more.
It's all yours. I don't care. Hey, welcome back. We're so glad you made it back to the second half of our upper grade show, although anybody from 1st grade up to 8th grade can
That's
be fine
right.
to call us in.
Anybody from 1st to 8th.
And that we can handle those kind of
Yes,
questions
we
too.
can.
I'm really good at 1st to
Yes,
8th,
me too.
especially 1st. Okay? But I'm Ted Herman and
I'm the lovely Miss McCants.
Miss T.
That's right.
T. McCants. We got the T going there. And we're here on 301-772-0080.
Yes.
So please call in. We have so
And
many great callers in this
I'm
county.
going to put the challenge cards up for you all.
Good idea.
So go ahead and copy those down if you want to call in with to do the 24 challenge. But we know that you have to call in with a homework question
Right.
first, and then try to solve the 24 challenge. Okay? All right. We have a couple of callers that have been waiting.
And I think we have a regular caller from Academy
Yes.
called
He's
Roderick.
becoming a regular.
Is that Roderick? Hello?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
That's great. Well, thanks for calling. And next caller is Roderick.
Yes, Roderick. Okay.
So, Roderick, what's your, you want to talk Miss T. McCants?
Sure.
Sure.
Roderick, what's your question for today?
My question is 9 1/3 divided by 7/4.
9 1/3 divided by 7. Sure. 7 1/4.
No, 7/4.
7/4. This one is already an improper fraction.
That was improper.
7/4. Is that right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So what's the first thing that you need to do?
Make the 9 1/3 an improper fraction.
Okay, 9 1/3 an improper fraction. And how do we do that?
9 times 3.
9 times 3 is?
Great.
9 times 3 is 27.
27. 27. And then what do we do with the 1?
We add the 1, and that's 28.
28 thirds. And now what do we do with the division?
We make it into a multiplication.
That's right. We multiply, and now what are we going to do here with our 7/4?
We're gonna put the 7. We're gonna put the 4 on the top and put the 7 on the bottom.
Now, what's that called when you flip it like that? You ever heard of what it's called?
Reciprocal.
Excellent job, Roderick. Can I ask Roderick a first question? I know this is your problem. What makes that 28 thirds improper? Why we call that improper fraction?
Because the 28 is bigger than the 3.
Man, I tell you, Roderick, you learned some good stuff at Acton Keek Academy. I'll be quiet so Miss T. McCants can continue her problem.
Okay, so can we cross-simplify?
Yes.
Yes, we can. I see one way we can cross-simplify. I don't see 2 this time. I only see 1.
The 28 and the 7.
28 and the 7. So now this is going to be, which one do you want to work on first, the 28 or the 7?
The 7.
Okay, this was going to be what now?
7 is going to be 4.
7 divided into 7 how many times?
1.
1 time. Okay, and 7 divides into 28 how many times?
4.
Good job. Okay, so now I have 4 times 3, so we're going to multiply straight across here and straight across there. 4 times 4 is how much?
4 is 16.
Good job. And 3 times 1 is how much?
3.
3. Okay, so now I have 16 thirds. Can I leave it like that, Roderick?
No.
Okay, so what do I need to do now?
You need to divide 3 into 16.
Okay, 16 divided by 3 equals how many whole?
Equals 5.
5.
Whoa, nice job.
And do we have a remainder?
Yes.
How
1.
much? 1?
Yes.
So what's my new fraction? 5 and...
We're going to leave the 3 as the denominator.
Excellent job.
Nice
so I have
work.
5 and 1/3 as my final answer.
What grade is Roderick in?
7th, I think. Aren't you in the 7th grade, Roderick?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice work. I can tell a good,
and
strong
you
student.
used all of your vocabulary. I like it. Did you want to try the 24 challenge, or you only called for this homework help?
I wanted to try the 24 challenge.
Okay, so your name is going in for the first homework help, and now we're going to put the 24 challenge up here. Did you already copy the numbers down?
Yeah.
Okay, which card would you like to do?
I wanted to do the one with 2753.
2753.
Yeah.
Okay. 2753. I'm ready.
Okay. 7 times 3 equals 21.
7 times 3 equals 21.
Minus 2.
21 minus 2
equals 19.
Equals 19.
Plus 5 equals 24.
19 plus 5 equals 24. Excellent job, Roderick. Excellent job. We are so proud of you. He called with that division, a multiplication, and then he solved that. Which card was that? Was that one of our...
B?
That was card
C.
D. That
D.
was the most challenging one.
Wow, Roderick.
You did an awesome job. So
Got
your name
your
is
name
going
in
in for
twice.
the second time. And you keep calling and tell your friends at Acton Keek Academy to call us too, okay?
Okay.
All right, you have a good night.
You...
Okay. So
Next caller out there. We're ready for another caller. Nice job here. Miss T. McCants in the house doing a beautiful job. And now we have Kena. Is that Kena or Kenna?
It's Kenna.
Kenna.
Kenna. What school you at, Kenna?
Melwood Elementary.
Oh, and who's your teacher over there?
Miss McCann.
Well, I bet you're a happy camper and a student and a teacher and a whole group of people having a good time learning. So what's your problem today, Kenna?
Can I do the 24 challenge?
She called in the first show.
She called the first show and she had a real problem then, a homework problem.
She had a real homework
then
problem.
we will allow it this time.
Okay,
yes.
Kenna, what card did you want to try?
Card D.
Card D as in dog?
No, yes.
Okay, so that's numbers 2, 7, 5, 3.
D as in dog?
Yes.
Doggone it. Sorry.
Ken, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go. Now, it has to be different from the way Roderick solved it, okay?
Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
5 times 3 plus 7.
5 times 3 is how much?
15.
Okay.
Plus 7.
Plus 7.
Plus 2.
Plus 2. Okay, you got 24.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That would be Kenna.
That would be Kenna.
Going in to
You are in there for the second hour.
Way to go,
Okay,
Kenna.
Kenna. So thank you for giving us
I
a call,
love it.
and I will make sure that I have my special treat for you in the morning.
Fantastic job. That was really well done. And who's our next caller out there? Hello? Kumba? Kumba? Hello? Hi.
Hello?
Hi, who are you?
Good. Kumba.
Kumba, good. Good Kumba or Kumba good? Which one are you?
Miss McCann, Melwood.
Okay. These questions don't have to be answered exactly the way they're asked, so that's fine. And is Miss T. McCants your teacher?
Can I do the 24 challenge?
I don't see why not. This conversation's already over as it is.
All right.
Did she already call in?
She did call in earlier.
In the earlier show?
Yeah, her name is, in our
Okay.
show. She called in our
Then
show.
she has a chance to win the 24 challenge.
Okay, so let's go. Which card would you like to do?
What is this? Huh?
Huh?
Which card
What?
would you like to do? Card A, B, C, or D?
D.
As in dog?
What card is it? I don't know. Card. It's give me the numbers. What?
Yeah, just give us the numbers and tell whoever that is in the background.
The,
Give us
the
Yeah.
numbers are.
Trying to find some control here. Come on, get it together.
The numbers are 9862. 9862.
9.
Kumba, we don't have a 9862.
Yeah, we have B.
We have-
Card B. That's a 6. That's a 66.
We have 6682. 6682.
Which one does it do?
If it was a 9, it would have a red dot in it. So copy down the one that you want to do and then call us back.
Right.
Because we got other callers
Okay.
on the line, Kumba. Okay?
Great job, Kumba.
All right. So who's next?
Israel.
Israel. Hi, Israel.
Boy, Israel's back.
You ready?
Yes.
Which card did you choose?
A.
Card 8. That was 8, 4, 1, 1.
8 times 4. 8 plus 4 equals 12. And
8
then 1
plus 4 equals 12.
Then you add 1 plus 1 equals 2.
1 plus 1 equals 2. I'm with you.
And then 12 times 2 equals 24.
And 12 times 2 equals 24. Okay. Good job. You're impressing me tonight.
Israel, nice job.
Israel, that was great.
There's a word for that, Israel. It's called persistence and perseverance. You didn't give up. He called in earlier in the
Yes,
show,
he did.
called back with a good solution.
Yes, he did.
Never gave it up. Always tried forward.
And
I
you're
love
making
it.
your teacher very, very proud. Thank you so much for
that's
calling.
Sweet.
You're welcome.
So we're going to have, he said, you're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome.
And I'll have his treat for him in the morning.
How nice. And you're welcome. That's welcome for what? Forgetting the answer? I mean...
I said, thank you for calling.
And then he
So
said, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's very polite. I didn't follow that conversation.
Yes. Okay, come on, stay focused.
Well, after the last conversation I had, it was kind of lost me.
Okay.
But let's go to our next caller out there.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Is that Hillary?
Is it Hillary?
Hillary, are you there?
Hi.
Hi. Tell everybody what color hair you have, Hillary.
I want to try the 24 challenge.
That's a good, thank you so much, Hillary. Thank you so
That's where my life is.
What card did you choose, Hillary?
I didn't choose none yet.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is put the card up there for you.
I have hope you'll make it right. I bet you can solve it.
So which one do you want to try?
Can I do D?
This one?
That's a
D.
toughie. D.
D or B?
D.
Okay, I'm with you. 2537, right?
2537.
That's right, 2537. Did you already work this out?
Huh?
Did you already work out the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go. 2537.
2
Mm-hmm.
plus 5
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud.
Mm-hmm.
equals 7.
Yes, it does.
And 3 times 7
Mm-hmm.
equals 21.
Mm-hmm. But we got to get to 24, babe. 24 is the number we're trying to get to.
Oh.
Yeah, we call it 24 challenge.
Okay, honey. So what we're going to need you to do is work the problem out again. Try to do it again. But this time, your goal is going to be 24, okay?
Both of them?
Both of them. No, what you could do is take the final answers and add them up, but they would be greater than 24.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You were welcome.
Oh, she's so sweet, but that was a nice try, Hillary. I'm still very proud of you. And you have a gift coming your way when I come back to work tomorrow. And who's this calling in?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Ayo? Ayo? Io?
Io told me.
Io.
Io? You have to turn your TV set down.
Or put it on mute.
Volume down or mute. I can still hear my voice coming out.
What did you say?
We need you to put the TV on mute or turn it all the way down so you can't hear anything and just talk to us through the telephone, okay?
Okay.
All right.
That's the way. What grade are you in?
Second.
Second.
Oh, that's so
Yes,
sweet.
That's so sweet.
I was in there once.
One time. Okay, so you go to Longfields?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your teacher there?
Miss Lutz.
Miss who?
Miss Lutz.
Miss Lutz.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell your teacher at Longfields we said hello from Count on Us. What is your question? Mr. Herman is dying to take your question.
I want to know what 303 plus 97 is.
303 plus 97, Mr. Herman.
Oh, thank you so much, Miss T. McCants.
That's right.
Can you, Io, can you say that 303 number again without using the word and?
What did you say?
Doesn't really matter anymore. 303. How do you say that without using the word and?
You mean like, what did you say?
He just wants you to reread the number. So read this for us again, but don't use the word and while you're reading it. So 300.
Can you just say 303? Can you repeat that, 303? Okay, let's get right to the problem then. What are we going to add together first, Io? We're going to add the 3 with the what? Good.
So I add the 3 to 7, that makes 100.
That makes a 10.
Right. Right, make a bundle of 10. And 1 plus 0. What's 1 plus 0, Io?
0. 1.
Right, and then 9 more. What's 1 plus 9?
1 plus 9 is 9.
1 plus 9. I have 9 fingers, and I add 1 more. That's going to be 10, right?
And then we carry over 1 more 1. What's 1 plus 3, Io?
It's 1.
3 and 1 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our final answer is going to be 400.
Can you say 400?
400.
Excellent job.
Good job.
And you didn't use the word
And
and
then
this
I
time.
have another one.
Another one? Well,
I have 4
I wish we
problems.
had more time for another one, but we got your name in the treasure chest one time. Do we have time for one more caller, Andre, to come up with a 24 challenge, possibly from Kingsford Elementary? Andre, you're on the air. Talk to Miss T. McCants.
I'm waiting. Which card would you like to try?
I'm doing the 24. I'm doing the D challenge.
Okay, card D?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. 7, 2, 5, 3.
Okay, I'm getting your name ready.
All right, I hope it's solved differently.
Plus 5 equals 7.
2 plus 5 equals 7.
And 8 times 3 equals 24.
What?
Yeah. 8 times 3 equals 24.
Where did you get the 8 from? I'm mixed. Wait, can you go over that problem again? I kind of got lost, Andre. Start over again. 2 plus 5 is 7. So the 2 and the 5 are gone. Then what happened? Wait, I think we're going to lose somebody off a chair pretty soon. What happened next?
So what happened after you did 2 plus 5 equals 7?
Yeah, where'd the 8 come from? Down to here.
I messed up.
Okay, so Andre, did you try to do another way?
Yes.
What is today? Is today Wednesday?
Today is Wednesday. I think Andre might have to call back on.
No, next Monday.
Yeah. No, next Wednesday. School is closed on Monday.
That is so true. Don't go to school Monday. It'd be very lonely. But
okay.
We thank everybody who called in today. For Miss T. McCants and myself,
right.
Mr. T. Herman. We just wanted to let you know
we
can.
Oh, right. Do the treasure chest. Come on, Mr. Herman.
I can't handle
close
the pressure.
My eyes.
I'm too excited.
Let me toss it up a little bit. All right, 1. Israel is the winner.
That's unbelievable.
He's
then
the
everybody
winner.
else, nice
First
try.
time caller.
First time caller. Always call us on Mondays and Wednesdays, except for next Monday, because next Monday won't be here. But
From
anytime,
4 to 6.
4 to 6 for the favorite TV show, because you can always count on us. Yeah. Oh my goodness, this is great. This is the bomb. This is the best. Yeah.